Welcome to the Blind Spot. Enjoying a cold beer. The last bar in Los Angeles right now.
It's the only one open. It's a beautiful thing. It's magical.
It's not even a bar. It's just a corner. You know,
but it's
with
a
cement
beautiful
on the floor.
corner. Don't sell yourself short.
It is a beautiful corner.
Good spot.
All right. So we're going to take a look at that last map. What's your summation of the last map between Contact and FPX?
I thought it was actually a pretty cool matchup until like the 23rd round, and then things just started getting really, really weird. I think both teams, I don't know, I don't want to call it the pressure of the situation, but certainly FPX started, maybe for them it was a little bit more pressure than for Contact, but they just, I mean, some of the calls were coming out were weird. It was very frantic. I think people were just trying to do way too much without taking the time to do it properly. You saw a lot of people running into like weird flanks, a lot of people not checking corners, not, you know, running with their knives out and getting double killed. So I think for the most part it was just FPX kind of collapsing at the end, because I actually think Contact did everything in their power to roll out the red carpet and tell them to come steal that map and the whole series away.
Except for Rollin. What a man.
Yeah, everyone except for Rollin. But even him, I don't know how he survived in the B bomb site in that round. I'm sure we'll see it again, but there's plenty of ways that he should have died there. And again, FPX just missed all those opportunities to actually pick him off.
So, all right, we actually do have an interview here with one of the members of Contact. Who do you think it is? Is it Neil M again, the coach?
That would be incredibly underwhelming. No.
No.
Okay. It's the former coach.
Yes.
It's the former coach.
Hello, guys.
What's up, man? Congratulations.
Thank you. It was messy, but somehow we won it.
Were you surprised by the level of this team? Obviously, they weren't even in this competition.
Actually, I saw like they're pretty good in MDL, in NA, and I watched some of their demos, and I saw like they like to fake a lot. They like to surprise people with their explodes. So like we were trying to be aware of it, but still sometimes just we didn't hit our shots, and sometimes we got caught off guard. So congrats to them on good play.
So you guys really needed this win because you're looking at the Flashpoint playoffs. Obviously going to be a lot easier now that you're at least guaranteed another third place finish. So you could probably squeak in with 2 third places depending on how some other teams do. But obviously nice if you get that second place as well. What are you trying to correct from your phase 1 play?
Phase 1 we played really poorly, especially as a team. Like our communication is really bad. We've been working on some strats we're trying to fix our map pool, but I don't know, we used the time before, like between phase 1 and phase 2 to work on some bad maps for us, so we can be prepared for best of 3, because the biggest problem is we don't have a good map pool. So we usually start best of 3 with 0-1 because we're bad on some map that people are picking against us, and it's automatically we're down 0-1. So we're trying to fix that mostly, and communication as well.
Is that what happened with Train today, or was it just kind of a slow start for the team? Because it was like watching 2 different Contacts after Train.
Honestly, it was both. They played really well, and our communication was really bad. We started with some fast-paced rounds on T side, and they just shut us down. And somehow we managed to get 6 rounds, and we won. I can't remember if we won pistol round. I think we did. We lost second round, or something like that.
Yep,
and we were just money fucked the whole city side. And we were surprised, like they were faking a bit of fade and then exploding B on one guy, so we were just really, it wasn't our map at all.
Anyone else? Questions?
Bueller?
Questions, concerns, comments?
I guess in terms.
Well, I mean, the only thing that really was concerning for me in this game, no, it wasn't. It is. I wouldn't know how to. I wanted to not set up a question that's almost impossible to answer anyway. But I thought Otto was kind of performing less. I always love watching him play. He's super powerful with the AWP. I didn't really feel like I got quite what I was expecting out of him. And especially and especially considering the maps, right? We had like Train and Dust 2. Those are
his dream map. Yeah.
Sure. So I mean, you obviously
off today. What was going on? Yeah?
Something must have been going on there.
Well, honestly, the thing with Otto is like I think he is a bit down because of this whole Corona situation, and like he was about to go home to fly away, and SP was literally in front of the airplane, and we called him, and he went back. So and Otto really wanted to go.
Now we know who Neil M was going to play instead of. Now we know it. You've accidentally revealed it.
we get the story piece by piece.
I just think he's not mentally in a really good shape at the moment, but I'm hoping he will fix that.
What did you think of your opponents? Were there any players that stood out for Bad News Bears that stood out to you in particular?
Dapper for me is really good, and I saw his stats, and like he's just all around the map making plays, sneaking through smokes, always like trading on good positions. He surprised me. I think he's a really good player in that team. They were all hitting some good shots. So, but Dapper, I'd say he is the best there.
Were there any players that you think probably shouldn't be on that team that are too bad for it?
Yeah, let's go.
I didn't think about that, honestly.
Can you think about it now for us?
Yeah, you didn't see any. You didn't see any players where you press tab and you're just like, okay, this guy's alive. We got this round.
Oh, come out, Snake. People in glass houses, you know.
Well, of course, like I'm not gonna reveal our little secrets, but
I mean, to be fair, he's a reptile.
People are
he lives in
struggling
aquarium.
on some part of the map. We're gonna take advantage of it, of course. But I want to say, like, I would say they have wrong setups or something. I wouldn't call anyone bad in the team.
So Aeon Inferno was kind of a weak point, felt like. So
yeah,
you're calling out all the players
over
there.
Like how they play. I saw Crashes is playing bike like 90% of the rounds, and he's not even spotting. He's just holding smoke. When they get contact, he's smoking. So we try to take advantage of that.
Good job. You just have to learn how to ask the right question.
Yeah. So, I mean, is that a little payback because he was kind of owning you guys on ladder in the previous round at Pop Dog, but then you just wanted to get back on train, yeah, and then you wanted to get back at him because you just saw him abusing bike every round. So.
Yeah, I saw like the way he plays, but the thing is on Pop, like it was our mistake, not like we have different Pop takes on T side, but we just didn't use them correctly, and we died every time we tried to take Pop. So it was pretty bad game by us. So I'm not gonna take anything away from him, but we did really wrong about Pop.
So it was revenge. Inferno was a revenge tour.
Maybe you could say like that. Maybe.
So you guys swapped yourselves into this position, right? Like you wanted to play FPX. Was this a little bit of a nail biter considering that you chose this matchup?
Well, I don't know. We expected for this match to be hard because I saw how they play, and we are obviously not in a really good shape. And plus, I think we perform a lot better on LAN than online. Like we're more of a LAN team. Like, and last 4 tournaments we played. I know it's DreamHack Opens, but we won one. We played one final and 2 semifinals. So you can say we had some decent results there, you know. But online. Since New Year started, we've been struggling and we've been losing to objectively worse opponents than us, you know. So I think we have a bit of a hard time playing online. And I honestly don't know how to fix it, but it is what it is.
There's no fixing online Counter-Strike. You did fine.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Would you have 2-0'd them if this were on LAN?
I think it would be a lot easier, honestly.
All right.
Cool.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Emmy. Congrats on your win. Hopefully, we will be seeing you in the playoffs. You will be going up to face Mad Lions again.
Yes.
Well, actually, we'll get one more question. How do you feel about this rematch?
I think we're gonna be in a better shape than we were at that match. We played really, really bad, and we have a couple of days to work on our. We're probably gonna know what maps they're gonna be in this best of 3, so we're gonna try to fix them and just play with more confidence and better communication. That's all.
Well, good luck. You've got some time to practice up.
Long live Nation.
Thank you.
All right. Well, let's. I mean, this whole thing is unnecessary. This is very extra. This whole segment. Anyway, we're gonna take a break. We'll be back to talk some more bullshit when we get back. the replacements, as Thorin cackles into his microphone to start off this segment. We do have Mad Lions and Contact once again facing off, this time in our winners match. It was in the losers match the first time around. So one of them will be heading into the grand finals. Chaos and Fun Plus Phoenix playing in their, Bad News Bears. Let me rephrase that. Bad News Bears.
Powered by FPX.
Powered by Fun Plus Phoenix. It's very complicated. But Bears and Phoenixes, if you're a League of Legends fans, just Udyr, so.
I've never played that. That champion sucks.
He does suck.
That FPX Chaos match is going to be real grimy. That's like some pure online Counter-Strike pug style bullshit match. And it's going to be awkward, and I hope I cast it.
Yeah, it's going to be real screamy. I'm sure these guys have practiced against each other plenty of times, and the way they're going to play is going to be just in a comfort zone that we really haven't seen them in yet. I mean, when FPX today was playing, kind of talked about how they felt like they were playing to not lose as opposed to playing to win. Both these teams are just going to be swinging full force.
Yeah. So full force.
Dirty, nasty Counter-Strike.
Just what I had in mind when we actually launched.
A lot of sitting in smokes.
Big marquee matchup of Steel versus TR, elimination.
In an online match.
This is the Flashpoint dream right here.
Online match. Online match.
Just what I wanted to see. That's their peak performance though. Online. That's online Pete.
Yep, that's right.
As a factor, though, it's worth considering that the Mad Lions Contact game, another thing that could make this rematch different is Mad Lions technically don't have to win that game. They're already in the playoffs. Sure, you want a higher seed, but it's not elimination. Like, they're going to be there no matter what. So if they let up at all, that's the chance for chaos.
I think
Contact.
I think Mad Lions have a good chance to try to do a tricky ban veto here. Just try to like test out.
You should give away nothing if you can on this match.
Yeah. Just
try to play safe.
Pick something that maybe is like your second or third pick normally. You just want to test yourself here because you probably think you're fine for the playoff structure.
Sure. So let's talk about our schedule moving forward, because we're not actually going to have a broadcast tomorrow. Our next broadcast is on Tuesday, and it will be Copenhagen Flames versus Cloud9. So we've got some losers matches alongside Havu.
Don't be so harsh.
What?
Don't be so harsh.
Well, look, it's just factual. They are losers in Phase 2.
Wow, put emphasis on it the second time around as well.
Losers match.
Complete and utter losers match.
It's just how brackets work, man. I can't be responsible for that.
Remember, in these two matches,
You made the format.
It's Copenhagen.
I did make the format.
I keep going no matter what. And Envious, who actually have to win those matches, remember? Because
Yes.
Where they finish.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So there's actually way more pressure on those underdog teams this time around.
To be fair, the Envy and Havu match is actually the winners match in that bracket. We're just doing the losers and winners. So actually, Envy has a chance for redemption, because if they're going to bomb out in 4th place and then make top 2, all of a sudden we're thinking about them as a possible playoff team, because we've got 8 teams out of our 12 heading into the playoffs. So they need to have a really solid finish because of our point distribution. It really does heavily weight the higher you end in each phase. So, but Cloud9, they're already 1st place, so pretty much they could get 4th place and they're still going to be in playoffs. It would take a very, actually I think it's impossible. So,
oh, nice. Yeah. Congratulations, Cloud9. Well done.
Anyone could do it though. I believe in them.
Wow. Still hard.
The only time I've ever said that about this Cloud9 lineup.
In Thorin's Humegalol Dream Team group, you did have 2 Cloud9 players. So they're at least they're at least
on the level of that group.
Yeah, they're at least 40% good.
Or that was just the worst group of like a champ. Just let everyone else have it. Like when we do the desk, I give everyone else all the good material from my script, and I take all the bad jokes. People will never know till I retire. Yeah, people will never know what I was doing till I retire.
I mean,
I plan to never retire, so that's the secret. Yes.
You might be forcibly retired at some point in time.
We're all thinking it.
Close a couple of times.
Anders just saves all his quality disabled turkey commentary for the stream.
Yeah, well, I think that's people, and I want to do it like in the middle of the stream, so people have to tune in for a while before they get those little golden nuggets in there. Yeah. I know people waiting for it. So how my fans are. So.
I didn't know that about turkeys. I was pleasantly happy to learn that statistic.
What was your favorite part about it?
The idea that there are deaf turkeys in the world actually kind of makes me laugh a little bit.
Do you just think all of them are fully bodied completely able turkeys or something? Like,
I wouldn't
cross
say
your
like
mind?
full body, but I didn't know, that
kinda
there were just gonna
close-minded of
be
you.
deaf turkeys seems interesting. Seems like the hearing in the wild seems like a natural, like something you really need to have established. Because then how do they get to be mothers if they've been deaf their whole lives? Did they become deaf?
They don't have like pickup lines in the turkey world almost. They just actually have sex with each other if they're in the season or whatever. They're not like, hey baby, how you doing? I hear nothing. So, too
just
good for me, bitch.
I think they're just texting.
I was
actually.
thinking about the predators, not the sex.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Fuck yeah. Jesus Christ almighty.
Fair enough.
Turkey
I think
pickup
that
lines.
I think that actually told us a lot about Moses and Thorin's characters right there.
Yeah.
Both ways. Both
Listen,
ways.
I'd be
The natural conclusion.
I'd be a playboy in the turkey world, an alpha. I'd be right in there. Like, oh, you like to gobble, gobble, gobble. We all see where that was going. See where that was going. Just leave it at that.
Well, this is quickly.
Be a lot of Thanksgiving after I'd finished.
There's a
roasting that
producer
bit.
somewhere just saying, bail out, bail the fuck out.
He's literally saying that to me right now.
I believe it.
He's now saying, yes, I am saying that. So on that note, as our producer is saying right now, we will bid you an adieu till Tuesday. We're off tomorrow. We'll be back with more Humega LOL losers and winners matches then.
Gobble, gobble, motherfucker.